Hey guys, welcome back to the episode 3 of Leetcode SQL 50 challenge. So in this episode we will continue what we have done in the previous videos. In the previous video we are done with 3 problems. We have learned a lot of concept also. Now let's continue it. Before going to this question article views 1, let's learn some concept. So I'm going to introduce you to this keyword called distinct keyword. So this keyword is used to return the unique values. So for example, if any of the column or the table you're working in has duplicate values, and if you want to remove the duplicate values and you want to just know what are the types available or what are the different options available, so then you can eliminate these duplicate values from whatever it is retrieving. So to do that we use distinct keyword. Now let's see the syntax. The syntax is select distinct and you can mention the column name from table name. So when you mention the column name from a table name and you mention the keyword distinct, this distinct goes to each and every row present in this column and check for the duplicate value. If it is duplicate, it will remove one entry of that. Now let's see an example. Here we are using select distinct department from employees. So we have a table name employees and we have a column name department. We are doing this distinct keyword here. Let's see what happens. So based on the department column, so here you can see there is HR, there is HR, there is IT, there is IT. So duplicate values are present in the department. Now you don't want the duplicate values. You just want to know what are unique values from department. So it goes through this column, select distinct department from employees. When you do that, you can see one HR, one IT and the finance. This is the output you are going to see. I hope you understood how we use distinct keyword. Now moving ahead, we have order by clause. So order by clause is a clause which is used to sort the result based on one or more columns. So you can sort the result based on no matter how many columns you want. So when you give a column name with the statement order by, based on that column the whole table is sorted. Now let's see the syntax. Select star. Star when you do, it means you are selecting all the columns from table name table. Okay. So from this table we are selecting all the columns and we are using the clause order by, and we will mention the column name by which the table should be sorted. Let's take an example. Here we have a table name. By this table name we are going to sort the table. So by default, if you do not mention anything else, it will sort in ascending order. If you mention DESC, then it will sort in descending order. Let me give you an example for better understanding. Here you can see there are two columns. One is name and the other is department. We are using the column name. So basically we are selecting all the columns so that all the columns will be sorted from the employees table. Now here we are using the order by name. When you do order by name, it will take the name column. Based on this name column, the table is sorted. Okay. So by default, it will be sorted in the ascending order. As you can see, Alice is here, Alice is here, A is in the last row. So this will come front. So Alice HR, Alice finance, Bob, Charlie. So this is in the ascending order. But when you add this 4-letter DESC, then the order by statement and DESC will make sure the table is retrieved. The table is sorted in the descending order. So CBA in the reverse thing. So this is how order by works. Now I hope you understood how distinct works and order by works. Now let's take a problem in our SQL 50 select, that is article views 1. Here you can see in this question we have a table name views. In the table name views we have 4 columns: article ID, author ID, viewer ID and view date. So basically there are a couple of articles, there are a couple of authors and couple of viewers. So we are supposed to write a solution by which we can find the authors that viewed at least one of their own articles. So this author ID should view written articles only. So how do you understand that? This is the author ID and you know the viewer also. you can see if the author ID and viewer ID is matching, which means the author has viewed his own article, and we are supposed to return the result by ID in ascending order. So with the column name ID in the ascending order, we need to return the result. Let's take an example for better understanding. Here you can see the articles are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 articles are there. We have authors. Author IDs are 3, 7, 4 like that. We have the viewer ID also, which means article 1 is viewed by 5. Article 1 is viewed by 6 also. Article 2 is viewed by 7 like that. Now we need to find those people who viewed their articles. So author ID is equals to viewer ID. Here you can see 7, 7. So the author 7 has viewed his own article. Also you can see here 4, 4. So the author 4 also viewed his own article. Now look at the second statement. Return the result sorted by ID in ascending order. So the column name should be ID and value should be in the ascending order. So 7, 4 will not be printed. It will be printed as 4, 7. This thing also we need to keep in mind. Now let's see how to do this problem. We have learnt about this keyword called distinct keyword. When you do distinct keyword and you are doing for author ID, because author ID, the same author ID, you can see multiple entries 3, 3, 777, 44 like this. That's why we are using distinct keyword and author ID as ID. You can see here the output is as ID. Now from the table name views, now we will write the condition. What is our condition? The author viewed at least one of their own articles. So where author ID is equal to viewer ID. Now they have said that it should be in the ascending order. Therefore, we will do the order by keyword and we will mention the column name which we are doing in ascending order. So this line will make sure it displays in the ascending order. This line will make sure author ID is equals to viewer ID's rows only are retrieved. This is the table name and this is how the output is retrieved as in the form of ID. You can see here ID. So this is how we will be able to solve this problem. If you have any doubts, make sure you comment below. Now moving ahead, okay, we are done with this question article views. Moving ahead, before moving to this invalid tweets, let me give you one more concept. Now I am going to introduce you to a function called length. Length function in SQL is used to determine the number of characters in a string. So for example, if you write select length and if you write some string inside it, then it will count. This length function will count whatever is present in the string and retrieve it. Here we are also writing as string length. So it will create a column with the name string length and inside that column the length of this hello world, that is 13, is printed. We have one more example. We can use length function on a column. So here we are selecting the columns as message ID column, text column. So when you take this column, you can also apply length function here. So one column is text, the other column is length of text. So whatever value is present in this column text, that length will be present in this new column length of text. And the column name is text length. You can see as text length, which means the column name will be text length. The values will be length of text for each and every row. And this is just a table name from messages table. So this is an example. I hope you understood this example as well. We can also use length in a where condition. So if the length of string is greater than something or less than something, so you can use length function in the condition where condition also. Length text greater than 10 like this. So these are few examples of using length function. If you are interested in giving me examples on how to use length function, then comment below. Okay then. Now let's move to the last problem in the select topic, invalid tweets. So in this table tweets, you can see we have only two columns, tweet ID, which is primary, and the content. So the content is a text and tweet ID is an integer. We are supposed to find the invalid tweets. Now what is invalid tweet? Invalid tweet means the content of the characters is strictly greater than 15. So if it is greater than 15, it becomes invalid. We are supposed to retrieve invalid, right? So all the content which are greater than 15 are retrieved. Now let's take an example. We have tweets table, tweet ID and content. Vote for Biden. Let us make America great again. Okay. Now vote for Biden is not 15 characters. But the second thing here, let us make America great again. The length of it is 32 characters. 32 is greater than 15. So in the output we will retrieve the tweet ID. So whatever we are retrieving, we are supposed to write in the select statement. The table name, that is tweet, should be written in the from statement. So select tweet ID from tweets. Now let's write the condition. Condition is given here, strictly greater than 15. So the length of the content. Now what is content? Content is the column name here. Okay. Now the length of the content should be greater than 15. What happens when you write length of the content? So when you write length of the content, it will go and check length of the content of every single row. In the content column, every single row present in the tweets table, it will go and check the length. If the length is greater than 15, then that row will be retrieved. So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any doubts, feel free to comment below. I hope you understood how we are solving the problems. So that's it. We are completed with all the select problems in the SQL 55 problems done. We are just having 45 more. We can do that also. So that's it from my side today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video is informative, helpful. So if you find this useful, make sure you like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Get play soon. Bye bye.